No, like it's a weather terrorist.
Yeah.
Like WEATHER.
Yeah.
Yes.
But it says WHETHER.
Yo, I just copy and pasted what he wrote.
No, I know, but like weather terrorists.
What?
Baby, you can waste my time, my God. We can go there if you want it.
Welcome back to Unrelated. My name is Vince.
I'm Maj.
And today we have a beautiful array of things to talk to you guys about.
And do we do?
Very exciting.
Okay, so the first thing, tornado attacks.
Yes.
Obviously, the thing happened in Miami recently.
Right.
Absolutely tragic. I found out today, actually, my boss's best friend owned a condo in the building that collapsed
Oh, wow.
yesterday, and he sold it in October.
In Miami?
Yeah, the one in Miami.
Oh.
So this entire building collapsed from just, I mean, I think they're investigating it now, but there's hundreds of people that are just unaccounted for.
Was that an earthquake? I didn't hear about it.
No, it literally happened last night.
Whoa.
But yeah, that happened. Also, our crazy weather from the
Chicago
other day
got
and just
wrecked.
now and stuff.
It's weird. Obviously, it was messed up like everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Like I was driving, actually, not advisable.
Oh no!
I was driving, but
With
it
your
was like
tinted windows, and you just like,
yeah, it was just dark. I'm like, there's no rain in here. It was bad though. It was like really bad. And then like I guess I work like southwest a bit, but I guess like Woodridge just got absolutely torn.
Yeah.
Like a bunch of like people like lost their house and
Yeah.
stuff. This guy at my work, his whole garage got taken out. He didn't
my
have his car in
God.
there, but yeah.
It's wild. Like,
insane.
it's really just wind and water, and that will just erase everything we've built.
And then you watch a video online, and it's like, hey, look at that tornado. It's coming right at us.
Yeah.
And you're like, let's get closer.
I mean, growing up, Twister was a great movie.
Yeah.
I think they finally got rid of the ride at Universal Studios. But I remember I went as a kid, and I was like, this is the coolest
That's depressing.
ride. Like, you get to see a tornado like touch down, and like it levels a gas station. But as a kid, you're like,
Do you
this
think
is
that
so cool.
desensitizes you to how messed up tornadoes
100%. Because I, like in Wizard of Oz, I was like, this is fun.
Yeah. It's like
And
you're
I'm
just
like,
gonna
cool,
meet
like-
the cool Oz guy and your
Like,
friends.
she saw like the lady on the bike, and now she's like in a magical land. Like
Like the
tornadoes
Tin Man
seem
would have
fun.
never had a heart or whatever he got if it wasn't for that.
Yeah, so I look at the weather and I'm like, tornado warning. I'm like, oh, cool. I can't wait for the magical story that happens afterwards.
We're also getting like thunderstorms for the next week straight.
Dude, it's bad. I have to golf on Saturday.
No, you don't. It's not gonna happen.
I'm looking forward to
You're gonna
potentially
try.
golfing on
You're gonna
Saturday.
try. I'm gonna go to a Sox game. We'll see how that works.
Yeah, nothing like golfing in mud.
Yeah.
It's a good fun time.
Just don't wear white shoes.
Yeah, so anyway, so this section is called Tornado Attacks Weather Terrorists, but it's spelled weather as in like weather or which or what, you know.
Weather terrorist, you
Weather
fill in the blank.
terrorists were, in fact, yeah. So
It's a
yeah.
Mad Lib.
So like generally, why are we so scared of the Earth just doing Earth things? Is it because we are aliens to this planet?
No.
Yes or no?
Wouldn't go that far. Absolutely
Okay.
not.
How far would you go?
I think it's because they can literally take out entire cities. Like,
Yeah.
and it's the only thing that's like way bigger than us that's completely uncontrollable.
Absolutely. Clouds are huge.
Yeah. Clouds are enormous.
They're massive.
You should hear about the sun. It's nuts. Yeah. No. There's so many things that
anyways.
can happen. There's so many things that can happen. And like the places you don't think it's gonna happen are like, oh, I'm good. Even in the city, I'm like, oh, I'm good. Like, you never know.
Yeah, the wind thing here is crazy. Like I didn't realize the lake effect for Lake Michigan through Chicago. Like it creates like a dome. So any weather that's going over just like really hits the city, but then it like goes really fast. So that's why the weather will change so rapidly here. But yeah, when you have 70-mile-per-hour winds, even if it's for like 2 hours,
Yeah.
that is horrifying.
They're no joke either. Like you go out there, you're like, I can blow away, and I'm pretty heavy on the ground. Like I can blow away right now.
I just don't go outside.
Yeah.
I'm like, I will
That's
just.
a good cure.
I won't blow away. I'll just wisp away, and then you'll see my body like. You ever seen the end of Jumanji when he like turns into the flat like
Goodbye,
dust?
world.
Yeah.
I'm a flying man now.
I try to get like put my swan song in there, and I'm like goodbye, and they're like nope.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah, next time.
I think we are. We're just expecting to get more as
Yeah.
the world does its worldly things. So.
You know, not looking forward to it, but that's part of living in Chicago. It's just
Yep.
crazy weather.
Hey, we're close. We're furthest away from a coast. So.
Yeah. So
you
safe
go.
from earthquakes, but you know, wind.
Yeah.
How inconvenient.
Ooh.
Anyway, so speaking of Chicago, just things, weather,
Yeah.
etc. Our next little topic is Jamba Juice
Yeah.
theory, and I like Miss Kayla to kind of start this one off.
Okay, Jamba Juice. I don't know what all y'all's experience with this brand is, but for me, it is iconic from my high school teenage years. That's when I discovered Jamba Juice.
Same.
I was a theater nerd in high school, and the upperclassmen would always walk into rehearsal with their Jamba Juices, and I was so jealous.
Dude, like,
It was like
the
a
leads of the
status
show.
symbol if you walked in with your
absolutely.
razzmatazz
It was
or your Caribbean passion.
The same way in
Star,
choir.
pink star.
Oh my gosh.
Dude,
And it's genuinely delicious.
Oh, yeah.
Like amazing. Okay. Fast forward to now. I was downtown Chicago a couple days ago waiting for my bus, and it was taking a bit longer than I wanted to. So I was like, I am craving a fruit smoothie a la Jamba Juice. Jamba Juice is not in Chicago anymore, but I thought for sure there's another smoothie place. Pull it up on the phone. Nope. I could pay $10 for like a protein shake thingy, or I could pay $10 for like a boba tea. Now, both of those are great options, but in that moment, I wanted
A fruit smoothie.
a fruit smoothie that was like 90% sugar.
yeah.
And for some reason, that product does not exist anymore, at least in Chicago.
In the city.
And I don't understand. Where did Jamba Juice go? And why is it replaced by worse, more expensive products?
I agree. It
Is
doesn't
it a
make any
market thing?
sense.
Because clearly we still like drinks.
Yeah,
where
there's
is
like
it?
a couple.
They're in the suburbs.
There's a couple seasoned in the suburbs. There's less than there were.
Well, Michael, we had the one in New Orleans. There was a Jamba Juice in New
It was
Orleans.
in a weird spot of town too.
It
like
was.
in their business district.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, I don't know what like I need to sign. I don't know where I need to like
think you gotta become a
protest.
franchisee,
But I need to
Kayla.
bring back Jamba Juice to Chicago.
Lori
All right.
Lightfoot's like, yeah, you can have festivals, but no smoothie.
No fruit smoothies for you, baby.
No, thank
Lori,
you.
please.
And it has to
Lori,
be, and if we have, it's
please.
gonna have to be from like Joe and the Juicer, Joe and the whatever it's called. It's gonna be $15,000.
juice.
She loves juice. Hates smoothies.
They had one on Belmont for a while.
They did, and
and
it's
they
gone.
closed that.
Yep.
That was like in Rom's tenure, though. That was a while ago.
Oh, boy.
And that's like the
Ron.
last.
Yikes.
He didn't die.
Honestly,
He's alive.
he caught it. He
Okay.
caught it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Unrelated.
But even so, can't get a smoothie anywhere. Haven't even thought about getting a smoothie anywhere. There.
Yeah. I literally, when I'm craving that specific thing, I'll either drive to all the way to Chinatown
Yeah.
to get Joy Yi, and they're only open till like 9, so like it's a very specific time.
Yeah.
Or I happen to be at my parents' house in the suburbs, coming back to the city, and we'll stop at Liquid Fusion.
Ah, that place was good. We went there
Phenomenal.
once.
Yeah. So like it's left a
yeah.
There's
I
also
like that.
Jamba Juice nearby.
But am I wrong in saying that even like boba fruit smoothies are not the same as like what a Jamba Juice smoothie
Oh,
was?
absolutely.
100%.
No, absolutely.
Different
The product is
consistency,
different.
different
100%.
flavors.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I just want to make sure I'm not crazy.
We're all on the
No,
same
you're
page.
not.
Listen, I
yeah.
love those options, but they
Yeah.
are not Jamba Juice.
You can't
Start
get
a
lychee.
hashtag, bring back Jamba. We can just light it
Dude,
to the moon.
okay, the
I will bring Jamba Juice next time.
Oh.
I live by one.
Oh.
EJ! Are you serious?
EJ about
Are
to
you
replace me as
serious?
host. EJ, you're in the chair next week, bro.
I love
That's
that idea.
nice. Okay,
I will. You
anyways.
can order. You
Unrelated,
can bring
no?
extra, and I will just stock my fridge with
There you
extra
go.
Jamba Juice.
Yeah.
Fill 'em with
God.
Jamba.
All
I will
Just
pay
like
a
a school
service fee. I
fundraiser,
will pay a
just selling
delivery
like
fee.
week-old strawberry banana with like immunity boost that no one wanted. Yeah.
I will
You know
take
it's,
it. I will
Yeah.
take
Put the grass
it.
in it.
With the wheatgrass. Yeah.
Throw some
Wheatgrass,
grass in this.
lemongrass, just a bunch of lawn clippings. Shove it in my body. Yeah. Anyway, so
God.
in conclusion, Lori Lightfoot hates smoothies.
Right?
And therefore hates me,
Yep.
Yeah.
Wow.
Lori.
Lori Lightfoot has a vendetta against Kayla.
Doesn't like a lot of
and we
people,
heard
so
it here
you're not
first.
alone.
That's fine. But if she gives us VIP tickets to Lollapalooza, I will
I will-
rescind my hatred.
I will happily take
Yeah.
her side over Kayla's in that point.
Anyways, speaking of Lori Lightfoot and our just illustrious politicians
Yes.
that run our lovely little town.
Yikes.
So
Little.
Chicago is a weird place.
Yes.
And it's deeply weird because of the families that have controlled and created this town that we call home.
It's daily.
Yeah. Yes. Dailies. Yeah. The Ricketts, like all those people.
Pritzkes.
In terms of like Chicago current events, do you want to talk about the Arlington Heights
Dude.
Bears?
Yeah. Oh my God.
I will not
Okay.
subscribe to Arlington Heights Bears.
So, yeah, seriously.
Fuck that.
Because
So,
Arlington's
Soldier
Bear Height.
Field is where the Bears play now.
Yes.
It's not the best in the NFL by any stretch of the imagination.
Smallest field.
Yeah, there's
NFL.
like you
Is it
can
Really?
smaller?
It's the smallest field.
Yeah, it's a small.
I did not know
It
that.
looks
Holes.
amazing though. Like
It's
just for
cool, yeah.
what they've
There's
done
things
with
about it. Facilities could be better. Like they could have more seats. All that stuff.
Yeah.
It's in a really weird spot in the city where you kind of can't get there.
On the lake.
If you drive, yeah, basically.
It's on an island, yeah.
But
And it
there's no like
ruins
train.
everyone's lives.
Yeah.
Yeah,
There's
game,
like no
game day's the worst. Driving.
There's no like train to get there. Like the bus is hard to get. If you want to drive, you can't get in the parking lot. It's a pain in the ass, basically. So people are like, how do we make this better? How do we make this better? So instead of being like, all right, let's figure out how we're gonna do this, they're like, you know what we can do is go to Arlington Heights, like 45 minutes to an hour out of the city, and buy like a racetrack area and then make it a stadium.
Yes. This is the racetrack where we went after.
Yes, this is after the girl in the bathroom story that Michael buried all
Circa
the
Full
episode
circle.
3.
So
Yeah.
we could have seen a Bears game that day.
We could have. Even so, like, there's more space out there to make a better stadium and all that stuff.
For
I
sure.
get that. Probably would be a better fan experience, but I hate it.
I
How
agree.
much of this though is like it's less of
a
an
bargaining
actual
chip.
I would say
Yeah.
it's not actually a thing.
Well,
it's more of a conversation starter.
It's
right?
a conversation starter, but also the Bears organization is losing a ton,
Yeah.
like millions and millions of dollars
By
in
not
they
having
games.
suck.
seats. By
No,
not
no,
having-
no,
no.
because
They
it's so
sell
small.
out. They sell out.
good or bad?
Oh yeah.
Why
So
lose
just
money
for
then?
context,
Not enough
For
seats.
context, Soldier Field holds about 65,000 people. Okay, the average NFL stadium now
100.
holds to 85 to 100,000 people.
Oh.
So we're losing millions and millions of dollars on food, tickets, parking,
Merchandise.
everything.
The new one in
every
LA
single
is
game.
enormous.
It's huge.
Enormous.
So I also don't agree, but
didn't think-
I get it.
It makes sense why they would do that.
It's a quantity
the Cubs
over
did this a
quality
couple
thing,
years
yeah.
ago too, where they
Yeah.
were like, "We're gonna move if we don't get any money to fix Wrigley."
Yeah.
Also,
figured it out.
like their contract's till 2035, so they're not going
Yeah.
anywhere anytime soon.
But you can break a lease.
They can,
what I
but
mean?
And they probably will. if
They could
get
probably
more money.
sublet to like the Kane County Cougars or something.
Yeah, not that Kane County and Cook. That,
Yeah.
none of
So
this-
really
I mean,
hate everything
So
that just happened.
it obviously it's the Chicago Bears, right? Would the naming actually change if they went
no,
out to the Burbs?
no, because
They would just play out of Arlington
like
Heights.
the Giants and the Jets playing like the Meadowlands or whatever, like they would still be Chicago. They just play outside of the city limits.
yeah.
I don't love that.
I would
but also-
actually love to hear what some like Arlington Heights residents think about that.
Oh, they
like, do you
love
think
it.
they love it, or do you think they would hate it?
They did interviews
I would
about
say
it.
most of the football fans that
Yeah.
actively watch and like participate are probably not living in the city, right?
the fans.
Just because
I'd say it's a
the
mix. I'd say
Chicago
it's a good mix.
suburbs like
Oh well, yeah, I agree.
things
I agree.
like
it's like all of Naperville goes to Cubs games.
True.
oh yeah, I hate
Yeah,
that. I
and
do
then
hate that.
Wrigleyville's like
They,
you're
like,
just throwing
bus
kicks.
in.
I'm
They
just
bust
saying the Metro would probably love it too.
Yeah.
because
Oh, yeah.
Oh, of
they have a
course.
train station
It's a
Yeah,
right
real life
there.
shuttles
It's a
too, probably,
complete
and-
revenue,
And it would make so much
generator.
revenue for Metro.
Wait.
everybody.
I'm
It would be
actually
like a
inclined to
stadium
like
village
this.
type of deal where you
Exactly.
go and there'd be bars around it and people will go when there isn't a game day. It would be a whole.
So the
thing like
idea
that.
is like building Wrigleyville,
yeah.
that energy with all the restaurants, the hotels,
Yeah.
taking that energy to Arlington Heights.
I love this.
Do you think they
Now
would
talking
like?
about it, I'm really into this.
You know how like the Hogwarts Express had a snack trolley? Do you think the Metro would have like a Chicago Bears game day trolley?
Do you think they'd have Jamba Juice on
They
the
would
trolley? That's your next question.
Yo, if they put
will
Jamba
have,
Juice
like,
on the train,
3 or
I'm
4
taking it.
hours?
Listen,
Yeah.
I'm saying
I'm taking
if
it.
They
they're
would
putting
have to
Jamba
care
Juice on
so
Metro,
much.
then I fully support
think
Bears
that's-
moving to Arlington.
I would have to get on board.
I will never go to the game, but I will take the ride to
Just to
Arlington
get
Heights
the
just to
Jamba
get
Dude,
the
nothing like a
Jamba Juice.
junior-sized razzmatazz with a nearly bridge. That's gonna be delicious.
I mean,
the short straw.
yeah, it's interesting, but as a true like Chicagoan, it's a hard pill to swallow.
Yeah.
Yeah. But see, we're suburbs kids. So like,
There's
Yeah,
a 50-50.
see, I'm not.
But
we've
yeah.
said we lived in Chicago before we even.
But also,
set
like, I
foot in the
don't
city.
want the sports teams to be out of the city.
No.
Like, I think it takes away a lot of that.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Also, the
It's-
city is going to lose a ton of money,
yeah, but Lori
which is why
doesn't
Lori's
care.
pissed.
But there
Well,
also
like,
is, there is a
give us
magic in
Jamba
like
Juice.
if you're from the suburbs, you're choosing to go into the city to go see the Chicago Bears, to go see the Chicago
In
Cubs.
Chicago.
Like there is something about like you are going into for the people who don't live in the city. There's
Yeah.
something exciting about making that trip.
For sure.
I
Yeah.
feel that.
I've
But,
never
like,
been to a
I don't care
professional
about those
NFL
people's
game, I should say.
experience. You know, as long as they're paying for
How
tickets.
many
like,
how
just
many
come on
football
in.
games have you been to?
At least one.
Bears games?
Oh, you said Bears specifically?
Oh, just football games?
I've never been to a
All right,
Bears
so
game.
you're not the you're
I have
not the
seen a
demographic
bear-
they're looking
I've seen a
for.
bear in the wild, though. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? So I get their fighting spirit. They're
It'll
like,
be interesting to follow. I will say that. And
Yeah.
I think there's a lot to come. I think it could be a bargaining chip, but I don't think it's out of the question it's going to happen that
Yeah.
way. So
all right,
the
well,
way it is.
you know, fingers crossed. We'll hope and see. But,
Yeah.
Lori Lightfoot, give us a Jamba Juice, and you can do whatever you want with
you
the
just
Bears.
put the
on it.
Bears.
Put them wherever you want, but give me a juice. Like,
Anyway, So, yeah.
Yeah, what do you want to talk about next?
Baby daddy big,
really
David
unrelated.
Dobrik.
Okay, we could, so in celebrity news, right?
Yes.
Our boy, local hero who doesn't live here,
Yeah.
David Dobrik.
He's back.
He's back.
He's back,
He's back
yeah.
on the internet.
Yes.
And I think this is a great example. I mean, the content is the same as it was before,
Yeah.
and it's great. He's great at what he does. I think this is just a interesting example of celebrity now, kind of the idea of creating your own fan base, and so you can kind of choose whether or not you can come back or not. He's
Yeah.
completely in charge of all of his own projects. So in terms of like accountability, yes, 100%, he can be held accountable for whatever has happened in his life. But also, he's kind of like proven to be uncancelable because
Yeah.
he lost all of his sponsors, and he's just like, I'm just back anyways. I'm still rich.
It's the Joe Rogan thing. They both own the same area where
Yeah.
it's like you can get canceled 150,000 times, but
Yeah.
people are gonna watch your shit. Like it's gonna happen that way. Like he's got a big following, and a lot of people that watch it aren't like concerned about what he's doing. It's just like this is funny and it's quick and I like it.
Yeah.
Whether or not that's good or bad is a whole different conversation, obviously. But that's kind of where like I feel like it lies. Like with both of them, definitely like comparing the two. But
Yeah, I love that the comments were just like kind of a mix of, oh, it wasn't that bad in the first place, or he took his time, he
Yeah.
apologized, and like we're just happy he's back. And then the other ones were like completely forgot that he was gone. They're like, oh, like it's been a while since he's posted a
he's
video.
back. What happened?
And it's like, dude, have you not been on Twitter or just like the internet is like
Yeah.
the biggest thing?
Were his view numbers the same as like
They were
before?
insane.
They
The
had to
fir-
be high,
It was like
yeah.
8 million the first like 12 hours or something.
And I'm
think
assuming that's in line with what he usually did.
Yeah.
I think it's generating more interest
better.
because they've
Or
missed
better,
him,
yeah.
because he was posting weekly,
Yeah.
like every week.
He was
for
doing them like
years.
multiple weeks, yeah. So he's doing once a week now. He used to
Yeah.
do like almost every day. That was insane.
That was the
yeah.
the
like the
Jake-
2016 era.
Jake
of-
Paul mantra.
Oh,
It's every
God.
day, bro.
Listen, there's some people I would like to hear from every day.
One of them isn't
My
Jake
fiance and maybe you guys, sorry. Maybe every other day. But like David Dobrik, maybe not. Definitely not Jake Paul.
No.
Like I don't care what you do. Like twice
No.
a year
Yeah.
maximum.
Yeah.
And you better be like fighting somebody.
Paul. Agreed.
Yeah, or pranking someone and then fighting them.
I'm with
Like,
you there.
Anyway, so David Dobrik's back.
Yeah.
The lineup says "Daddy's home?" Question mark. And
He's
I'm like,
home.
I guess he is.
Yep.
Cool.
He's younger than both of us, but he's home, baby.
But I like using David Dobrik as an example of just
Yeah.
like what celebrity is now, because when we talk about like deep questions, deep thoughts,
Deep thought of the week.
our deep thought of the week, just like you go low, I go high, is what is celebrity today, and how has it really changed since when we grew up?
Yeah.
And can you give me an example of just like the I guess a golden age '90s kind of A-list celebrity and like dating into like what that is now?
Well, it's different now for sure, for many reasons, at least in my opinion. Basically, when back in the 90s, it was more like you're going to see me at events, we're going to do this at this spot, we're going to do this at this spot, that you take your pictures and I'm out of here. You'll get paparazzi and stuff like, but it wasn't to like the level that it is now. Now, instead of going to a restaurant and someone being like, I don't even have a camera with me, because some people didn't carry cameras around like that.
Yeah.
It would be like, can I get your autograph or something? You'd get it, and then no one would know they actually did it. Now it's like everybody's got a camera, everybody's taking a video of you at all times, and like generally as a society, like more people are like, what did they do wrong? Like try to poke the bear and try to figure out what they did wrong.
Yeah.
So it breeds this whole like, either you can't ever mess up ever, or like, I'm gonna take a video of you and I'm gonna tell everybody you're a bad person.
Exactly. Yeah.
It's people like to kind of tear people down. It kind of sucks in that way. But that's what happens. That's why people keep getting canceled. And you're like, for what? And you're like, you hear about it, and sometimes it's justified totally.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's not at all. And you're like, what's going on?
Yeah. And I think it's just, there's people are seen in so many more aspects of their life
Yeah.
in a more like intimate and public way, that for people to truly kind of be successful in the space, at some point they're either going to be seen out just like getting groceries or
Yeah.
whatever on a run, or they've like invited you into their like home by like posting content on their social media, stuff like that. So it's interesting to see like what celebrities have kind of maintained relevancy
Yeah.
and that home life balance. But one of my favorite like golden age A-list celebrities is kind of doing that paparazzi thing again.
Yeah.
Our boy Ben Affleck.
Dude, this is so huge.
It's the biggest news for
better for baby.
Yeah, like my mom was really excited about it.
I think
She's like, I know that name.
Yeah, she's like, wait, I'm so happy for him. And I was like, were you not before? And they were like, we didn't know what was going on
how does she feel
before.
about A-Rod? How does A-Rod feel about it?
My mom doesn't know A-Rod.
Dude, A-Rod, he might be a billionaire,
Yeah.
but he still hurts inside.
Yeah.
I think it's funny because Jennifer Lopez is like the queen of like wellness and like always like looking good, feeling good, all that stuff.
Amazing, yeah.
Ben Affleck's just like running around just cheaping cigarettes and
Dude.
drinking like Dunkin' Donuts.
The meme of him just like exhausted, like holding a bag of garbage and smoking a cigarette outside his house was like
I love it.
everyone last year.
I
You know what I
love
mean?
it.
Like that was
I
everyone.
love it. I love it. I think
So,
it's
yeah.
amazing.
But he's doing like the full like paparazzi thing. Like they're like they've been like out on vacation,
Making
out
out
at
at
restaurants,
tables?
a lot of PDA and a lot of just random locations, really flexing their just celebrity wealth for
Yeah.
sure.
Where do I see this PDA? I've missed all of that.
Oh, literally
Oh, they
just
were
Google,
making. There's definitely a picture of them making out at a restaurant.
yeah, just Google Benifer,
Yeah.
and they're in on it.
Bennifer.
Yeah.
I mean, for them, it's like rediscovering it like a young love. I mean, I wouldn't say that Gigli was the Giggly, whatever the name of that movie was. I wouldn't say that that's the peak of
Gigli?
their relation. You've never seen this movie?
No.
So they did a movie together called Gigli. It's like
Oh.
Gigli.
Let's get a quote on that. Let's
Let's
fact check that.
let's look it up.
Sounds like giggly.
See, the fact that you don't know about this
Yeah.
is amazing
What did it
because they
come out
spent
again?
so much money marketing
Yeah.
this movie, and it was an epic
Giggly.
fail. It had like it won like a Golden Raspberry Award for being like the worst movie of that year, and it's essentially a love story between Ben Affleck and J-Lo.
Oh, is that
but
what
we
sparked
actually
it
prefer
initially?
them just in real life.
Yeah.
So
I agree. I'd watch that movie.
didn't make the movie. But if we could check the Rotten Tomatoes score on that movie, I guarantee it's less than 20%.
Has to be.
It's got to be. It's super bad.
I've never heard of it. It has to be.
Producer
Yeah.
Terry's on it.
Gigli.
I love J-Lo because she vanishes and then comes back with vengeance every time.
Yeah.
It's like every 2 years, it's like, boom, J-Lo. She's like, Super Bowl, got it.
Yes.
She's like, Ben Affleck, sure, why not?
Yeah.
I do feel bad for A-Rod, but he's a robot, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, he's fine. He's giving us what, you know.
I watch baseball, and he's on Sunday Night Baseball, and every time he talks, he's like, I was talking to a guy. And you're like, that's not how speech pattern works, so that's
I actually
good.
don't know what A-Rod sounds like.
He's broken. Like a robot, but he's broken.
A broken, like a
Yeah.
beep, boop, blop, bloop,
oh.
beep, more.
The thermometer score is 6%,
Oh!
and the audience score is 13.
Oh, boy.
See,
How do you say it, though?
The fans, so below 20, yeah, hit me with
Yo,
this.
wait, what is the spelling of this movie?
G-L-I.
G-I-G-L-I.
Giggly.
Jiggly?
Gilet.
Good close.
Gilet.
Is it supposed to be Italian?
I thought it was giggly.
I like that.
I'm like, cool, it's like a fun little, like,
Giggly?
happy love little story.
G-I-G-L-I.
Jiggly?
Giselle Butchin?
Jigglypuff?
Gigglypuff.
Giggly, Jigglypuff.
Jigglypuff.
I'm gonna watch that whole thing.
Yeah, let's watch it. We got a lot of movies to watch.
I don't know if we should, but I'll watch the whole thing.
It's got to be bad, but good.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Alright.
now knowing what we know, like, they're gonna make it out of
Yeah.
the movie.
You should
I-
live stream your reactions while watching the movie.
I like that. We're just halfway through and we're both asleep.
Yeah.
Like, that's the way it's gonna go. That's how
I would love to do a
works.
movie night, watch some golden age, 90s romance. And honestly, the peak of celebrity, A-list celebrity to
Yeah.
me, is that your real life relationship becomes a movie that somebody writes about. And the movie's actually worse than your real life because your love is just so pure and
It's so
awesome.
beautiful.
Any movie would just be worse than that.
Then I guess like a side thing there, like what are the differences like levels of fame, right? Like
Yeah. I think they're an example of an A-list celebrity in that like they can come back whenever they want and they're just like at the top, right?
Yeah.
We care about them, newspapers put print into it. But I think David Dobrik is an example of like the modern A-list celebrity.
Yeah.
And I think we know even more because they just
start
give us
being
more.
parallel eventually. At some
Yeah.
point.
All right.
Yeah.
Can't wait to get our viewers up there so we can
That's what I'm saying.
join the ranks.
I'm ready to
folks.
be an A-list.
They'll play our love story as Jiggly Part 2.
The Maj and Vince edition. Oh, I love that.
Anyways, yeah. Let's take a little break.
Yeah.
Sick.
Let's take a little break.
Sorry, Terry's been waving that iPad. He's
Yeah.
like, bro, we're
dare
going for
you,
shorter
Tom."
segments today. Last episode was 4 hours long. Welcome back to the second half of the show, folks. And we're starting a new segment where we just answer questions that Terry's prepared for us to see how dumb we are.
It's called How Stupid Are You?
And yeah, it applies to both of us. The answer is very. Yeah.
All right.
Producer Terry, what have you prepared for us this week?
Okay. Question
The
one.
countdown.
I'm so excited.
When did the website Facebook?
Wait, hold on. Sorry, before you start. Sorry to cut you off. There's a
Rude.
point system, right? Because we choose a winner.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, do I
How do
need
we
to like?
buzz
We
it?
didn't, we didn't explain the rules at all. We're just like,
So,
play it again.
all right, here we go. So, first person to raise their hand. I'm also going to need the two other
Verification.
staff members
play
of
ref.
this
Kayla can't really
lovely
see me, but she can see.
podcast.
I can.
Yeah,
I can
yeah,
see
yeah.
here.
I need some refs. So we got one on the screen. I'll also watch, and then EJ, if you can be a second ref to make
up.
sure I don't
Oh, I'll
biasly pick
veto.
someone who
I'll
raised their
veto.
hand
I'll
first.
veto the shit out of it.
They ref, we veto.
Yeah. No.
And then if the other person does get it wrong, you have an opportunity to steal.
Okay, cool. So how do we have to raise our hands or? how do we do
Yeah.
it?
Quick
Raise the
hand.
I feel like I need a pen to keep track. I love writing things down.
It's not that many questions, babe.
It's 10.
10.
You guys can keep. That's what you have cards for. You can keep scoring your cards.
All right, well, I don't have a pen.
Oh.
I kept fiddling with it last time, so
Okay, cool.
I threw it away.
All right, here we go. So, when did the website Facebook launch? What year? Ooh, Vinny.
2007.
Wrong.
2005.
Wrong. Try again.
2004.
2004 is right.
You didn't raise your hand, bro.
Oh, well, it was after it.
After-
so
after you guys-
all bets were off.
That is a new rule.
Yeah, all of these are.
All right, so yeah, they're all new rules. Okay, that's good though. So
I
if
knew
you
that
if both of you answer wrong, you can just spit out any answer.
Okay, so he did get the right answer.
He did get the
though.
right answer. It's
Okay.
2004.
Damn.
Okay. The likeness of which president is featured on the rare $2 bill of the U.S. currency?
I have like 5 of these.
Mosh.
Hamilton?
Incorrect.
Oh, wait, you said
President.
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 You should get negative points for that. James Monroe.
Incorrect.
Wait.
Okay, you guys, you each get one more chance.
The president
likeness.
on the $2 bill.
On the rare $2 bill.
President.
President.
He's an asshole, right?
Sort of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's public. It's opinionated.
Most of
Adams.
them were.
Adams?
No.
He said he's hated. Ronald Reagan.
$2 bill. All right, guys, the answer is Thomas Jefferson.
Oh, I thought he was on.
That is not
hated?
who I thought it was.
I thought he was on like the 10 or something like that.
T. Jeff,
Thomas
bro?
Jefferson's very
Thomas
hated
Jefferson.
by
I
many
thought it was
TJ's a
people.
player, bro.
He was very hated by many people. I
All
thought he
right.
was on something else.
All right, so no one gets a point.
Nope.
What is the last letter of the Greek alphabet?
Zeta.
You didn't raise your hand, but that's also incorrect.
Zeta.
Go ahead.
Oh, wait, no, I was just going to get the same answer with my hand raised.
Oh, come on. You guys know this.
Come on.
We don't.
Oh,
clearly.
Think of
What's the phrase? Alpha 2.
the beginning and
What?
the end.
You tell me what the I don't know.
Alpha
That's-
and
Omega.
Omega.
Yes.
Yay!
Vinny.
Didn't raise your hand.
Vinny number two. You both tried and you can spit it
Yeah,
out.
let's
Good job.
go.
Vinny's got 2, Mosh got 0.
Omega
All right, don't
3,
rub it in,
baby.
Before the 19th century, the living room was originally called the what? Go ahead.
Sitting room?
No. Go ahead.
Family room.
Incorrect. One more chance. Go ahead.
Parlor?
Correct.
Wow.
Correct.
That's not even close.
Now it's
yet.
an app.
Yeah.
No free ads.
Especially not that.
Yeah, seriously. All
Yeah, we're not gonna advertise.
right, all right. This is great.
Our on-air read is for Parlor. Now it's back
Brought
in
to you by-
Sponsored
It's
you
back in the
by.
app store. Anyway.
Okay. Chartreuse is a color between yellow and what? Go ahead.
Green?
Correct.
Oh, Spencer.
Yeah, give me more
I have-
fancy
I thought
questions,
it was like
please.
red. I have no idea.
Dude, I'm
what
so
charcuterie is.
excited. I'm sweating. I can feel myself sweating.
Which is the largest freshwater lake in the world? Go ahead, Maj.
Lake Superior?
That's correct.
Oh, I was gonna say that. I literally had that in my damn head.
All right.
Damn it.
I like to
Tied up.
No,
Yeah.
that TikTok.
No, I
that
think he's
TikTok
winning,
lady?
isn't he? I didn't get number 2. No one did.
No,
Oh,
it's 3-2.
it's 3-2.
3-2.
Yeah.
Oh, Maj's like, yo,
3-2.
get it right.
Yeah, I corrected you too. I'm here
All
for
right.
it. Fair game.
In
baby.
what country is Tallinn located?
Tallinn?
Estonia.
Correct.
What is wrong with you?
So I know that because Kayla was on the cruise, and that was
Oh,
one of the
duh.
stops.
I also picked it because I've been there.
Okay.
Wait, what country?
What about Estonia?
Estonia. All right, 2 more.
Damn it.
What year was the United States Declaration of Independence signed? The year.
No, that's
There's a whole fucking musical
Declaration of
about it.
Independence.
Ocean. That's Ocean
Yeah,
Blue.
Come on. Come on.
1778.
Close, not correct. though.
1776.
Correct. All right.
1778.
I couldn't remember if that was the Declaration.
1776.
No, which one? When did Columbus
Damn
sail the
it.
ocean blue?
1492.
Don't say it like I should know that.
You should.
Jesus
Nah.
In
Christ.
1492,
disease and,
Columbus
We literally
sailed
just
the
killed
ocean
people.
blue.
He didn't
Columbus
even
was
come
like,
here at
take
that
my
time.
spit, and then he killed
All right,
everybody.
last
Columbus is
question.
canceled.
Last question, boys.
Columbus or Jefferson?
What was the original name of New York City?
Oh. Oh, that's good because I don't know.
Yeah.
I say Big Apple.
Crunchwrap Supreme.
Crunchwrap Supreme.
Hint: it is a medical. It's the name of a medical show now, and it's not Grey's Anatomy.
ER.
Oh, for like emancipation.
Can I guess?
Sure.
Is it New Amsterdam?
It is New Amsterdam.
Like the vodka?
Yeah, if you said vodka, it would have been a lot easier, if I'm being
Wait,
honest. Yeah.
If you said what was the parent company of Barstool Sports presents Pink Whitney,
Oh,
I'd say New Amsterdam. Sure. What's the original name of New York?
Well, that was a great game.
Dude, I got smoked. I wanna
Maj
do that
won
again.
the game.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Once you hit
Specifically.
chartreuse, I'm
Because
like,
we can keep tally every time we
It was
do
like
this.
it was 5-2, wasn't
Yeah,
it?
I think so.
Oh, so we missed 3.
Yes.
Yeah, you
So
missed,
I guess the
you
answer
missed
to
the
the question
$2
is yeah, we're
bill.
not.
I know we
$2
missed
bill.
the second one, the last one.
$2 bill. New Amsterdam. What was the other one they missed?
Declaration. We got that.
And
So
when
maybe
was
it's-
Facebook made?
Oh, yeah.
Oh no, no.
James Bond.
I got
Vinny
that
got
one.
that
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't know.
So we're
even
not that dumb.
Yeah. Well, it's
pretty good.
I am.
We should bring out a scoreboard each time.
I thought chartreuse
Dude,
was
I got
purple. I'm not even gonna.
I was
I'm not
nervous
even
when
gonna front.
you got the first 2. I was like,
Yeah.
I'm like, I hope these aren't all history questions.
Little comeback. I'm not good at history. We
Neither-
should do sports
I'm
next time.
Worse at history.
I'm down to do sports.
I
But
will
not like
always mix
specific
up the
details,
questions.
like just generally what is the sport?
Hey, unrelated.
Yeah.
We got music of the year, young man.
Oh, yeah, and specifically the year that we were born.
Yes.
So now we get to reveal how young we are.
Well, how young I am. You can go first since you.
You're not that
since
young.
You were born first.
You ain't that young.
Since you were
You're
born
on your
first,
way.
Go ahead.
Age and beauty go before you.
The eye of the beholder.
Anyway, so I was born in 1990. What's up?
Mm-hmm.
So my song of the year is by Wilson Phillips. And it's called "Hold On."
Ooh.
And it's one of those songs that you know from a movie, but like you know your mom likes the song, whatever. Like I was born that year, but of course I wasn't listening to music like that. I was a baby. We just listened to Mozart, you know. And
Chartreuse.
what I like about the song is that I discovered it by watching Bridesmaids, and it became like it had like the nostalgia of the movie that they had, and then I've just now like put it into my repertoire of music I like to listen to. I don't know the lyrics, but I don't know any lyrics, and it's such a bop.
One of those
Including
where
your
you can just,
own.
like,
yeah,
yeah.
we know it.
Amazing.
Yeah, we got it.
Yeah.
Vinceyy.
My song. This was hard. So initially, I had this selected as Big Papa.
What year were you born?
95. Excuse me.
Yeah,
95.
yeah,
1995. I had Big Papa selected. Came out on December 24th, 1994. So like that's
Christmas
done.
Eve. Who does a
song
And I'm
Christmas
like,
Eve?
hey,
Christmas Eve.
yeah, also that.
What?
But I'm
So
just
that's
like,
not
7
Christmas Eve.
days, man. I could have been there. So 95 was a good year for music.
Was.
I was between 2. This Is How We Do was my honorable mention, and then my winner, Waterfalls, TLC. Wonderful song. I can listen to it so many
Dude,
times.
I saw Rainbow yesterday, and I'm looking forward to seeing another one.
I saw a rainbow. Yeah, I've listened to this song probably a million times. I'm still not old.
Hold, please. Kayla has a comment.
Oh, no, I was just saying that song has made a serious comeback in the last few years.
Oh, yeah.
I hear it way more often now than I did 6-7 years ago.
Oh, yeah.
And then I did, I feel like, when it first came out.
Yeah.
That
that movie?
yeah, it was in the movie We're the Millers or Meet the Millers or
with
something.
Jennifer Aniston.
Yes,
They
Correct.
did do that. Yeah.
Correct.
All roads lead back to Jennifer Aniston.
That's
I said
true.
it.
Most things do.
said
That's true.
Yeah, we were talking about Smart Water, Jennifer Aniston. Lotion, Aveeno,
Celebrities,
Jennifer Aniston.
how Friends is bad, all Jennifer Aniston.
Yeah, literally, we talked about Jennifer Aniston like proxy. Honestly, she's a fan of the show, so
Yes, yeah.
I'm glad they
Jennifer
were able to
Aniston
talk
definitely
about it.
watches this for sure. Anyway, 1990. What's your favorite album, kid?
Favorite album of that year
Yes.
is by Belle Biv DeVoe, Poison. It's also like the title track of the song. Do Me is on that album too.
No.
But like, I think the production on that album, just listening to it, obviously now,
Good, yeah.
definitely holds up.
Great choice.
You hear a lot of in that album. You hear a lot of like other kind of R&B like tones splintering off into like modern music, and
For
it's
sure.
such a great listen all the way through.
Yeah,
Yeah.
love it.
That's it.
That's a great choice.
Thanks, Darren.
1995. My album choice is The Bends by Radiohead.
Ooh.
3 good songs on that album.
yeah.
Wow.
I believe personally that
forgot
that's
about
their
that.
best album. High and Dry is a wonderful song, great song. Fake Plastic Dreams, I'm not a huge fan of it, but it's like definitely one of their higher played ones. And then the sleeper in this whole album is Just. I was listening to it on the way here. I've heard it so many times. I didn't know it was Radiohead like until probably like a year and a half ago or something like that. Amazing song. Love it. Love the vocals on it. I'm not the biggest Radiohead guy, but I definitely love that album.
I don't know anything about what you just said. And I'm looking forward to listening to it.
You should check it out, seriously.
I know
It's actually-
Radiohead, I know Creep, and I know 12-step or
You know
50
High
Step
and Dry, and
Rainbows.
you might know Just like
Yeah.
from being around me, but High and Dry is a really good song.
I didn't realize that they had so many albums either.
Yeah.
So looking up their discography, I'm like, I thought they had
They've been going on for a
3.
while. Oh,
Yeah.
It's like the hipster
Anyways.
band of the century.
Yeah,
All
way to
the
play to
hipsters
your
will
bass.
love it.
Back Radiohead. Fine. Fine. I'll just keep doing pop.
I picked TLC.
I'll keep doing pop.
I picked TLC.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
Yeah.
I picked Jay-Z 2 weeks ago. Get out of here with that. Anyway.
Yeah. Anyways, so music, I think it's fun to like look back of what was popular the year you were
Yeah.
born. I think now, especially with Spotify and just like the streaming age, we experience music all at the same time.
Yeah.
And I really like am jealous of like anyone that grew up in Gen Z that it's always been streaming because we had to download a little bit and we had to like search out specific songs.
LimeWire.
Yeah, LimeWire and then
I've
FrostWire.
never seen the, like, my friend's computer, like he had a MacBook. You would open it and it'd be like, all these pop-up ads.
Yeah.
We destroyed
the
his LimeWire.
snake of just
Yeah.
like how many windows can you close before like
Exactly.
another window.
Yeah, just trying to get like an ad blocker on there. Yeah.
Everything had DJ tags or producer tags, and I remember like
Free new media.
Yeah.
like on every song.
what was it, Trapaholic mixtapes,
Yes.
and it's like to this day.
Vinceyy on the beat.
Oh yeah, my iTunes library, like just the joy of having it finally kind of all clean. Like you've
Yep.
downloaded the MP3, you've maybe found the right album artwork, but
Yeah.
maybe just copy and pasted a Google image of somebody on there.
I had Channel Orange, and you were the one that told me that the whole entire album was up a half step.
Yes, and I was like, okay,
He's like,
listen.
what's going on with this? I'm like, what do you mean? I'm like,
Yeah.
I could sing thinking about you. He's like, this is higher than it's supposed to be.
I'm like, no.
I'm like,
I'm like,
oh,
Frank
okay.
is a 10 or 2.
Yeah.
So
I was
yeah,
like,
check your
wow,
copy,
he is
bro.
Singing high.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like, it must
YouTube
be a cool effect.
MP3, man. I think it's still going.
Oh, I just did it the other day.
Yeah, that's crazy. You think you
illegally?
get taken down?
I don't think it's illegal.
It's definitely illegal.
Yeah,
So don't do
definitely
it.
Totally illegal.
Don't do it.
Yeah, but I think it's cool to kind of like look back and see what's popular because now, like so many different genres are like fully like pushed at all times.
Immersed, yeah.
Like the '80s wave that we're experiencing, both like the disco, like dance element with like Dua Lipa, and then the more like rock pop stuff with like Bieber, and then like all of those other folks.
Yeah.
Especially like the Weeknd too.
It
Like
moves quickly, man.
Yeah.
the whole like acid pop weekend stuff, like
Yeah.
club at 4 a.m. music that he makes is totally on revival right now.
yes,
Miley Cyrus, huge 80s.
I
True.
love Miley Cyrus.
Review right
like,
now.
So she did the, what was it, I think it was the college football playoffs. I could be wrong, or it might have been college basketball, but she did like the middle of them or whatever, and she killed it, like all 80s the whole time. She was doing
Yeah.
like Joan Jett covers and stuff. Crazy.
Dude, she's a phenomenal vocalist. And
Insanely
for like the
good.
amount of like cigarettes that she smoked.
Yeah.
And like her voice
Yeah,
just
the
gets
little
raspier and
rasp.
raspier. If anything, she's like her range has expanded.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh, yeah.
we were listening. What was is it the last song? What was the movie that I haven't seen it, but she had like she was in a movie.
Yeah.
We went. Kayla and I went on this little like
It was like
Miley
an
tangent on YouTube.
acoustic, like cute
Like When I
movie
Look
that
at
she
You or
was-
something.
Yeah,
But
It
we
was
went
a
on, like-
Nicholas Sparks movie.
Oh,
yeah.
I
We
remember
went on
that
like a
one.
little Miley deep dive.
Where she
of,
learns
like,
her father's music, right? The father dies.
No, the father's live in that one.
Oh.
Different Nicholas
Yes.
Sparks.
Also, just like generally, The Climb is such a great song. That
Yeah.
holds up. Was that written in 1990? I
Oh,
don't know
that
how it
one
is.
was from the Hannah Montana movie.
Yeah.
I will say though, when
Deep cut.
we went through 88 last week, I think it was last week, 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, 2 years.
88 was it was a weird exercise
Transition, yeah.
to be like, okay, this came out like 7 years before I was born.
Yeah.
So doing that and then doing like the difference between those years and then thinking about like what was big in 2013 versus what's big now. Like Boom Boom Pow like was a big thing. like what, in like 2009
I
or
love
2010
Boom Boom
or
Pow.
something
I
like that.
bought that on iTunes the day it came out.
was huge,
The
yeah.
It was right when they changed it to $1.29. I was like, I've got it.
Oh, it's like I got that money.
I've mowed a couple
got
lawns.
that money.
I got it, bro.
Well, that's
And
a
I-
deep cut. $1.29.
Yeah, Boom Boom Pow. I'm a bee, and like they absolutely.
Like if you think about Boom Boom
bro.
Pow coming out now, you'd be like, what?
I know.
But honestly, in 5 years, it might have a revival.
Well, they were 2000s and early.
Well, Boom Boom Pow was 2010.
Yeah.
Guys, I saw a TikTok that was like, in the year of 2021, if you wanted to talk about the 1990s, that's the same as in the 1990s talking about the 1960s.
Yeah.
Shut up.
Oh
No.
yeah. Oh yeah. No, it is. That's why I'm happy that I don't really remember the 90s. You know what? I missed.
I refuse to accept my age.
I missed the Jordan era, but like for real, I don't remember really anything before I was.
Listen,
5
now is way better than before, and I want to say that because we have a show now. We can talk about.
That's true.
That's all I
now
gotta
we
say.
can talk to blank people.
You can
on
listen
the
to whatever
internet.
you want. Like content, you can watch any movie, any show,
Yep.
any song
Legally.
you want. Yeah, and it's very just easy to like consume something like entertainment. I think it's way better now because we have everything that came before us at our fingertips, and they're always making new stuff.
Yeah.
I feel like before they had just limited options. Like,
Do you think that becomes like content vomit though?
no.
I sometimes do.
I suppose it's content vomit, yes, but you don't have to consume it though. Like, there's
true.
still really good stuff. You just kind of
You
you
gotta
have to just
filter
sift
it
it
out.
through, yeah.
Yeah.
But I think it's specifically for like us to make music now would have been way more expensive, and like the barrier to entry
Oh,
to do it
sure.
it was like
100%.
impossible back in the
Even
day. Like,
marketing, like you can't
studio
market yourself at
time,
all.
live
Yeah.
instrumentation.
For sure.
You pay for like 20 people's time to maybe squeak out one song. Plus,
Yeah.
you're writing it the whole time.
Right.
Well, it's like what was that? There's like I forgot the name of the podcast, but they did this whole thing with like Evan Olson, who like wrote this song or whatever. He got like he signed a whole thing with like a studio and everything,
Mm-hmm.
and then it was like, hey, like song didn't do great in this specific tiny little area. We're just not gonna market it anymore. He was like, all right, there it goes.
Yeah, that's my dream.
Gave
That's my
up.
entire thing.
Right, exactly. Great
He
song
he has
too.
little control. Like
Yeah.
yeah. I think it's great to be able to like produce stuff now,
Yeah.
and also to see how many different subgenres and people are finding influence, like the sample
Everywhere.
culture,
Sample culture's huge.
and like just seeing like sample culture kind of like now in the next wave, where like just fully pulling references from the decade.
Yeah.
is so cool. Like working with some of those like producers, and like Quincy Jones just like never had a day out of work, and
Yeah.
Right.
Travis Barker apparently just produces everything. He did
Everything.
hip hop for a
Now he's
little
a
bit.
Kardashian.
Now he's a Kardashian.
Yeah.
That's true. It's Travis Kardashian.
So is this his best part of
Proper
life? No.
I mean, that man has stayed relevant in a way that
That's true.
surprises me, because
That's
like
true.
all the
True.
music he puts out is great.
Yeah.
Like I love this Machine Gun Kelly, like wave.
Oh yeah, yeah.
He confuses me a little bit, but like I accept it. I like that he, you know.
Then he doesn't subscribe.
You don't like Machine Gun Kelly? What specifically don't you like about Machine Gun Kelly? Because he's watching.
I thought I didn't like him before he did like the whole like screamo rock album or whatever.
Okay, yeah.
One of my buddies
yeah.
likes it a lot, so he was like playing it a lot, and I was like, it just seems it's music, so music performative, but it seems like overly performative. Or I'm just
Yes.
like, oh, sick, he's a rock star now.
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't hit me like
Like
that.
he's older than me, which is pretty old.
He doesn't seem genuine.
And he has like high schooler feelings.
Yeah.
I'm like, he's
but
very
also,
literal.
Megan Fox is a fox, so
I mean, yeah, the definition of weird thumbs, right? She's got toe thumbs.
I don't care.
I don't knock it though.
Nope.
I just want to mention that.
These are weird.
You got cool thumbs.
Everybody needs to remember that.
No, you got nice thumbs, bro.
Thank you, man.
So I do like Machine Gun Kelly because I think he is very like invested in his characters.
Yeah.
So I mean, I don't really care for his rap stuff. I can't name a single rap thing
Oh,
he
me
did,
either. Not
except for
even
the
close.
Eminem beef.
Oh, it
when
was
he-
hilarious.
Yeah, but like when he started singing, and I was like, okay, I get it. And like he's like really
works.
aggressively playing that guitar. I'm like,
It worked.
You're not playing that guitar.
He's not.
But like,
no, he wasn't. No.
like his new fans, like he's like my favorite guitarist. I'm like,
No, he's not.
he's maybe
His
a
studio
guitarist.
guitarist is your favorite guitarist.
Yeah.
It
I
just
was
happens
like,
to
you
be on
like
Machine
Black
Gun
Bear
Kelly song.
and Travis Barker.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think he's a great frontman for whatever this MGK rise is.
It
so.
works. He has a lot of fans. Can't knock the hustle.
Yeah.
Ain't for
True.
me.
He's also very handsome, so he can do whatever he wants. I
Is
guess.
he?
I mean, apparently the people.
I know. I don't.
His like dating history is
He's
like
got-
the most gorgeous people I've
Yeah.
ever like exist on the planet.
doesn't
I'm
make
like,
sense to me.
okay,
Doesn't make sense to me.
yeah,
I don't get it.
I get it. He's Machine Gun Kelly.
That's true.
His first name is
He's not even the first
Robot.
Machine Gun Kelly. is
Babe, are
he?
you attracted to Machine Gun Kelly?
Yeah,
There's
absolutely.
a 100% chance that Maj wants
Like
Machine Gun
an
Kelly
actor,
in it.
musician, bad boy with tattoos that's like tall.
Oh.
Oh, is it? It's everything you want to be.
Yeah, it's literally everything I want to be.
Yeah.
A little bit taller, a few more tattoos, and just successful.
Sleeves.
And a bad boy.
Let's
But he's like a performative bad boy though. He just like pushes like he kicks like.
I'm pretty sure he's probably an asshole outside of that too.
Yeah, maybe I am sometimes too.
I don't know. We'll see.
I could be.
There's a level of fame where you kind of have to be an asshole.
Yeah.
Right?
Would you rather be David Dobrik or Machine Gun Kelly?
Dave Dobrik. No. Dave. Nope. Machine Gun Kelly, easy. You got contracts to make music, and you're
Yeah.
dating Megan Fox. Like definitely Machine Gun Kelly.
Yeah, no, I agree. Anyways, so that's us, I guess.
That's it.
Well, unrelated. We
Yeah.
both want to be Machine Gun Kelly,
That's
but
it.
this has been our show.
Yeah. Thank you for watching.
Yeah. Thanks for watching.
Just absolutely that like button and the subscribe button.
That was scary.
That was awesome. It was a big punch.
No, gently tap the subscribe button and
Or
give
hit it hard.
give that like button just like a whisper, and just click that bell. Lightly tap, click the bell.
Tap the notification.
Just give it a little like, just. And then yeah. Anyways, so this is Unrelated. I'm Maj.
I'm Vince.
We'll see you next time. What a clusterfuck of an ending.
Just assaulted.
Actually, I thought that ending was perfect.
I loved it.